Hello again, everyone. Marcus here. I review stuff. Today, I'm reviewing the song Anything Could Happen by The Clean. This song does come as a request. As always, if you would like to request something, please leave it in the comments, and I'll be sure to get to it. I don't think I've heard anything by The Clean, so going in pretty blind here, just hoping for a good song. So with that, let's give it a listen. I think I found perhaps an official music video, and so I decided to just go with it. Hopefully it works out. Let's check it out. Yeah, I like that a lot. That was a good song, and the music video was just so fun. Like the lead singer was just kind of he was doing his thing, but like the other two band members were just kind of there, like standing there awkwardly. But I think that made for a much more enjoyable music video. I thought that was a lot of fun. I thought it was interesting that they just went to go shoot, in a junkyard, in a landfill, basically. So, but a lot of fun to be had in the song. I think the music video really complimented it here. I'm really glad I watched it. But let's talk about the song. Let's break it down in further detail, starting, of course, with the lyrics. So, said, went to a doctor, said, I look so hard, and with a smile on his face pointed me to a junkyard. Looked for an answer in empty doorways, talked to a dancer, said it's out on the highways. Well, come on, doctor, won't you give me a shot? I'm feeling cold, boy, feeling hot. Doctor said, no, boy, you gotta learn. First I'll shoot up, and then it's your turn. Damn. So, okay, so I never actually, I didn't catch that the first time. Is this song about drugs? Is the doctor like the dealer? Wow, I did not read it that way the first time. Went to a doctor, said, I look so hard. Basically, like, I need my stuff, right? And with a smile on his face, pointed me to a junkyard. Maybe he's saying, like, oh, that's where the handoff will happen, basically. Look for an answer in empty doorways. Talked to a dancer, said it's out on the highways. So maybe ran into someone there. Oh, yeah, they're dealing down by the highway right now. And then, so he goes down there. Well, come on, doctor, won't you give me a shot? I'm feeling cold, boy, feeling hot. Doctor said, no, boy, you got to learn. First I'll shoot up, and then it's your turn. So I guess the dealer says that, like, no, we're both gonna use it this time around. Well, anything could happen, and it could be right now, and the choice is yours to make it worthwhile. Anything could happen, and it could be right now, and the choice is yours, so make it worthwhile. And see, with such a like an uplifting chorus, that's really the part that I kind of focused in on, and I was like, oh, that's great, like what a great message. But then like looking back at this verse, and I'm like, is this about heroin use? Like, hold up. I love it though. I love that contrasting, like, you know, very dark in the verse and very poppy and almost cheery in the chorus. Let's see verse 2 if it kind of follows with that. Make the cancellation, and I got numb. I haven't the motivation to get myself a gun. I did think that line was interesting the first time I heard it, but I didn't think too much about it. But what I think he's saying here is that he's having withdrawals, right? Make the cancellation, and I got numb. I cut it out, and now I can't feel anything. Look for an answer in empty doorways. Talk to a dancer, said it's out on the highway. Well, here I am in the big city. I got no heart and I got no pity. Can't you see I'm on the run? Can't you see I'm not having any fun? So maybe he gets busted. Maybe the law is after him, so he's considering getting himself a gun, or maybe someone else is after him. Maybe because of his drug use, maybe debts, stuff like that. So dude's in the big city on the run, not having a good time. But then again, you go into that chorus, anything could happen and it could be right now, and the choice is yours to make it worthwhile. Anything could happen and it could be right now, and the choice is yours to make it worthwhile. You know, this song really lulled me into a false sense of security. You know, you hear the poppy chorus, you hear the sort of poppy, catchy instrumentation, the way it's sang. It makes the song a lot of fun, so I will say that. But again, it lulls you into that sense of security where it's like, oh, this is such a fun, happy, like innocent, nonchalant type of song, right? And no, you look at the two verses and it's, I'm pretty sure it's about heroin use and maybe getting addicted and eventually having to cut it out and sort of change your ways lest you end up dead or in jail. So all of that said in basically two verses and a repetition of the chorus, I thought that was interesting. I want to see if anybody else kind of feels the same way about the lyrics as I do, or for me, anybody has some additional insight. Definitely let me know in the comments. But for me, lyrically, this one, 2 thumbs up. I really do love how it sort of, again, lulls you into that false sense of security while kind of talking about a darker subject matter. You know, some of my favorite songs do that. You think of songs like Semi-Charmed Life by Third Eye Blind, and a whole ton of Smith songs with your poppy elements of the instrumentation, but you look at the lyrics and they're dark and they're brooding, and just so much good music kind of does this really well. So I'm always a sucker for this kind of style. So anyway, well, part of that false sense of security came from the instrumentation and the vocals, and again, you watch the music video and it does the same thing. It's like, oh, you see the band just kind of hanging out, having fun, running around the city, running around the landfill, just having a good time, and it's like, oh, this is a fun, catchy pop song. The drumming was a lot of fun. The bass, I think, provided a really nice rhythm. That acoustic guitar, I think, worked really well here. And then the singer's delivery was a lot of fun. Just overall, like the song was just so catchy, so easy to lose yourself in the music and just have a good time. And again, I'm a sucker for when bands can do that while still saying something pretty important in the lyrics, or at least something interesting and sometimes dark. And so for me, the instrumentation here, the vocals, gets 2 big thumbs up. And then as far as replay value goes, this one is instant playlist. I mean, just the fact that it's a fun song to listen to, you always want that in music. You want to just enjoy your listening experience, and I definitely enjoyed listening to this one. But for someone like me who looks a little bit beyond that usually and tries to look at lyrics and stuff like that, I feel like this one also has a lot for me to enjoy. So 2 big thumbs up for replay value, just across the board, a fantastic song. And I want to thank whoever requested this one, because it was a bop. It was a solid song. So thank you so much. If you would like to request something as well, leave it in the comments. I'll be sure to get to it. If you enjoyed the music as much as I did, definitely go support the artists. Go listen to their music wherever you can. And one place you should be able to find it is going to be in my Spotify playlist. It's in the description below, and it has every single song I've heard so far on my channel. And of course, if you want to support me, just all the normal stuff you do on YouTube, like and subscribe and comment. All right, guys, I hope to see you on the next one. Bye for now.